It's coming.
Yeah. 3,000 grinders, yeah, we climb so high. Splitting quality every day, reaching for the sky. Gaming world, beware, we got the winning vibe. Grinding through the night, can you feel the tribe? Controller in my hand, can't slow down this flow. Leveling up fast with every game will show. Top the leaderboards, yeah, watch the numbers rise. Eyes on the prize, we're aiming for the skies. We're grinding games all night, all day. From zero to hero, we'll pave the way. 3,000 strong, we celebrate. Grinding hard for a future great. Every click, every move, we break the mold. Adventures and pixel stories unfold. Together we conquer, nothing to fear. 3,000 grinders, let them hear. Wake up, game on, we never quit the race. Pushing the limits at a breakneck pace. Victory tastes sweet, fortune we chase. 3,000 grinders, we own this space. We're grinding games all night, all day.
Xbox, no,
to
do that.
hero, we'll pave
Well.
the way. 3,000 strong, we celebrate. Grinding hard for a future great.
It's coming. On PlayStation. It's coming. On PlayStation.
Wake up, game on, we never quit the race. Pushing the limits at a breakneck pace. Victory tastes sweet, fortune we chase. 3,000 grinders, we own this space. We're grinding games all night, all day. From zero to hero, we'll pave the way. 3,000 strong, we celebrate. Grinding hard for a future great. Every click, every move, we break the mold. Adventures and pixel stories unfold. Together we conquer, nothing to fear.
It's
Grinding
coming.
hard for a future great. 'Wake up, game on, we never quit the race.
Xbox, no, do that. Well.
Victory tastes sweet, fortune we chase. 3,000 grinders, we own this space.
Bitches.
3,000 grinders, we own this space.
Yo, what's up, grinders? How you doing? How you doing out there? Oh man, it's back. It's What Are We Doing Here Friday. How's everybody doing? What a week, Gaming Grindhouse has been on a roll. Hit that like button. We are, again, if you haven't heard from the jam, we are 3K strong and we are growing. No growing problems here. We are growing, and growing.
Great circle is coming out.
That's right, baby. So hit that like button, share it out. Got some news for you. So, how's that right? Well, welcome. Ice Cream Gaming has become a VIP grinder. Thank you so much. Yes, if you haven't noticed, you could be a VIP grinder. You get exclusive music, exclusive emojis, and also monthly member videos where we go through some of the things and behind the scenes of the Gaming Grindhouse. So yes, the members are strong. We are about 120 away from the next emojis, and if you knew what those were from this night, the next emojis will be voted on. It is the "Thou shall not," I think. That will be one emoji that you may vote on as a VIP, or the Xbox Glaze.
Great circle is coming out.
Those are your next emojis that are coming in. We are 120 away, now 119. Thank you so much for Ice Queen for being a VIP. Just letting you know. as we go into there. And then shout out to who was there. Let me see. Who was FF funding? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Unchained, 1999. Great year. 1990. Great year. There it is. With the $4.99, he goes Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. Looks and plays best on the Pro.
Oh, PlayStation.
You got it.
I can go directly to Black Nuts.
Oh, man. Ninja Gaiden 2 Black Nuts in the house.
I can go directly to Black Nuts.
Xbox, no. Phil does.
So we found out that Phil Spencer, he wasn't taking deuces over there. He actually was doing something. That's good news. Let's go for the glaze. Fake Outrage goes for the glaze. What's up, Fake Outrage? What's up, Albert? That's right. Let's get 100K. God damn. Let's do that. Pro Enhanced says RPG game 88. Joa says it's coming.
25. It's coming.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming. 3 weeks from Sunday, it's coming.
Storm is coming.
It's here. Ted Pike's retiring. Yep, he's done. He's leaving. How you doing, Michael Meridian? What's up, man? Louis Dalida. Let's go, baby. Says I'll play it on the Pro, as King Thrash said. That's right. MVBN FFG. Oh man, there's a whole thing. What happened with King Thrash? I don't know what's going on with him. Shout out to Thrash. Hope everything's all right. Orderly, yo, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. We are growing. That's good. So, yeah, so big, as you see, the we had the Xbox. There's been a couple of things since we last spoke on the Gaming Grindhouse. And by the way, more music will be coming your way for the Ultimate Grinders. That's the Grinds Pass, who gets all the music day one, and more music will be coming your way. I've been making some more, so you'll have that coming your way too if you want to get Ultimate Grinder in the house. And also just one more housekeeping thing. I'm thinking about taking this show to the next level and bringing it to where people want to go to the fans, and probably going out to put it on Spotify, Apple Music, and over there and do something like that. So I'm looking into that now. So if you're interested in that, definitely let me know in the comments if you prefer to listen to your podcast over there on Spotify and Apple, or trying to get the songs out there for get the songs, not only the songs, but the actual podcast. And then I'll see if I could do the music over there as well. Probably I got them in playlists anyway, but we'll see. That's kind of the next I was thinking there, and doing some more. I had some cool, if you follow me on Twitter, you get to see on X, you get to see come the cool prints that I've been doing. Yeah, some of that grinds music on Spotify, I figured put it on a list for those there. So I'm gonna see looking into that there. And I've been making some cool 3D gaming prints. I just made the Ryu from Ninja Gaiden, the helmet, and then I made a giant NES cartridge. So I'm working on now making the Zelda one. But yeah, so those are my 3D grindhouse prints. That's some of the housekeeping things going on there. So follow me on X, and then usually in the members chats we go through some of the 3D things, some of the other hobbies that we do here at the Gaming Grindhouse. But let's get into the news. What has happened? What is going on? What are we doing here? So what are we doing here, Grinders? Hit that like button as you come on in. So Xbox had their Xbox Developer Direct yesterday, and there was a lot of talk about what that mystery game is, and it actually turned out, thank goodness, to be Ninja Gaiden 4. Thank goodness, because those were the rumors. There was a lot of other rumors thinking it was Final Fantasy 16, thinking that it was going to be it's Friday, let's get a little jam in the background. Oh yeah, I like the little jams. We got a little jam back there. Yeah, so we basically had Ninja Gaiden 4 was the surprise, and they led right off with it, and we're gonna go through it. Let's react to some of the things that we saw there at the show. But yeah, definitely awesome. They started with it and they delivered on what was anticipated, because I think if it was anything but a Ninja Gaiden, there definitely would have been some upset people. So it was good that they started with it and did it, and we'll go into that. And no Final Fantasy or nothing like that, because those were rumored as well, but that didn't happen. But let's go into what the show was. Let's go here. Phil Spencer. Let's see. There we go. Let's see what we got here. This is the start of it. So we're not going to go through every single thing. We'll highlight it. But here we go, like this. Let's do the thing. All games are available on day one with Game Pass. So, there you go. This seems to be the play. I've mentioned it earlier on other shows. Like, it seems to be halfway through last year. The strategy is put your games everywhere, but they will be in Game Pass day one. That seems to be the strategy, and that's what the developer direct has turned into. It used to be what our studios are working on. What are they doing behind the curtains? Not the frosted glass, but what they're doing behind the curtains. And we saw what they're doing. Cartwheels. They're playing on the mopeds. Let's see if we find anything in here. Now it turned into this show, and we'll go through it, but basically, it's basically a multi-plat show type thing with day one Game Pass. It became a Game Pass show. So let's see what's going on here. And all games are supported by Xbox Play Anywhere. Thank goodness they didn't drop that thing. And Xbox Cloud Gaming. So that means that if you buy it on Xbox, or you get to play it on Xbox, you buy it, you get it in the app on PC, not on Steam. And there you go. Xbox consoles and Xbox app on PC with cross-save and save progression, not on Steam. So there's your disclaimers. So basically, nothing has changed with Xbox Play Anywhere. Your saves, your cross-saves, cross-progression. They already, listen. They made that bed with Steam, exactly. They put their stuff on Steam day one, and that's what happened. They broke up this Xbox, quote, ecosystem. We talked about it. Well, basically, Steam, became just they have to pay Steam to put their games over there. So this is only through the app. Ugh. The thing that nobody likes to use. But anyway, you get it over there as well. If you buy once there. So it's good that they're bringing this back, because it's something that this Xbox Play Anywhere, it was not something that they would talk about a lot. And a lot of third-party developers really didn't jump on it because they want you to buy twice. But anyway, let's see what we got. Enjoy the show. That's right, enjoy the show. Hit that like button. Enjoying the show. Here we go.
You're my number one customer.
Now, what I was looking for was slow-mo dev walks and some sort of circus tree. I want to see the circusness, because they love to do that stuff in these shows. Because we had brunch no crunch. Oh my goodness. What is this? Radioactive, this show. Well, devs in slow motion. There they are. Four games. You got devs in slow motion. Straight from the devs. Oh, shit! Oh, man, they always got to do it. They always got to do it! What? They always do it. What are we doing here?
Great circle is
Bitches!
Oh, man. They always got... There we go. Welcome to the Grindhouse. You will be the 2025 Hallway Game Developers Circus Show. There we go. We add you to Cartwheel Call. We'll add you to Sue on the moped. And now we're going to add you to the whole Brunch No Crunch. There we go. We got juggling. They said, yo, we had cartwheels last year. We had the lady rode in the moped. Who could do something, not make games? Somebody do something. I could juggle. Excellent. We'll get you in the show. Do some juggling. There it is. We got the jugglers. Uh-oh. Where's the coffee? I want to see the coffee next. Those guys look like they're working in the library. Anyway, that's right. Two So this is what they first released. They went right to. So here we go. So Grinders, this is something that we haven't seen. We haven't seen in a while. But that was just the epic thing. Look at this. We have Xbox Game Studio Juggling Joel. Oh my goodness! Thank you, RPG. We got him. We got the unicycles next to you. Now we're not watching the whole goddamn thing. We're skipping through this thing. I'm not going through this thing. But we got Xbox Game Studios Publishing. Oh, here we go. That's something we haven't seen a lot of. Let me get it here. Kazuhiro with the 10. He goes, now bots want to claim Ninja Gaiden as first party, but Microsoft is publishing it. Sony can do the same with Team Ninja and get early exclusives, but Microsoft can't. Laugh my ass off. You see the reactions after they show the PS5 logo. Yeah, Kazuhiro, we're going to talk about that because that, listen, I'll get into it. Let me just go into the Ninja Gaiden. Let's just get into it. But we got Xbox Publishing. All right. So let's see this. So this was as soon as I saw this, I was like, yep, it's Ninja Gaiden. And here's the dude. And let's see what Ninja Gaiden 4 they announced. Let's see. I just want to just get another look at it. Here. So my take on Ninja Gaiden 4 is I really like Ninja Gaiden. You know, and Ninja Gaiden was exclusive for some time with the Xbox. Like they kind of branded up with Tecmo, that Dead or Alive, Ninja Gaiden, the first one. And that was like the first one I got that one, played it. I really, Ninja Gaiden was really good. I liked it. But when I was watching this, it looks good, but it didn't look that incredible. Like, I love the franchise. I think it's really cool that they brought it back. But just watching some of the gameplay here and what they showed, it doesn't look super, like, compared to what we've been playing and seeing, and we'll get into that. It looks all right. Definitely looks interesting, but it definitely looks kind of like what the other Ninja Gaidens were. So, Ninja Gaiden 4, nonetheless. And that's pretty cool, the statue right there on it. So they're bringing it here in Ninja Gaiden 4, which it looks good. It looks good. I don't know. I don't know if it's me, but when I saw this, and then we go into what they had one more announcement. Just look at this, all right? I'm not gonna say anything, right? I'm not gonna say anything, but just look at this. I'm just gonna show three games. This one other one, and another one, and you could tell me what you think, okay? And then we'll talk about it. They partnered with Platinum Games and Team Ninja. So this is Ninja Gaiden 4, which is coming out in the fall. Okay? All right. Ninja Gaiden 4. Just get a good visual. This is 4. Look at the fire. Just look at the effects. Look at what's going on. Look at the animations. Look at the combat. Look at the lighting. A lot of dark. All right. Let's see if this is a big boss fight at the end of this one. No, that was just that. Okay. So then let's go to the other thing was Ninja Gaiden Black, which Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, which they stealth dropped. You could play it today on everything. It's in Game Pass as well. Here's Ninja Gaiden Black, Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. All right. Updated with the Unreal Engine 5. Watch this. And when I saw this, I was just like, let's just watch some of it. And maybe it was because the other one was in a lot of dark and a lot of tech with robots and stuff like that. But I thought this looked better. I thought Ninja Gaiden 2 Black remastered looked better. Bigger boss fights, better lighting, better environments in the daytime. This is an old game remastered, and I thought this one looked more epic than Ninja Gaiden 4, unless they didn't show everything. And like, you know, I just feel like what they showed with Ninja Gaiden 4, like, yo, I was like, yo, why does this game look cleaner than 4? And this is what I was just saying. Like, yeah, I know it's a remastered and it's out today, so maybe Ninja Gaiden 4 will look better. But I just was like, yo, that looks damn good. Ninja Gaiden Black. Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. And it released on the 360 in 2008. But I thought this was good. You know, just like it looked more epic from what they shown. And then you go to like, you know, just to kind of jump back, and here's your Ninja Gaiden 4. There's a lot of kind of tech and robot-y, kind of cyberpunkish stuff going on here. But I felt like they didn't, like, maybe they should have shown a couple of like a boss fight or epic stuff or something like that. And then so this is the 4. And then no, this was updated. This wasn't remade. This was updated to Unreal 5. Not Ninja Gaiden 4. So that's 4. Then we saw Ninja Gaiden Black, and I was like, wow, that looks good. And then I saw this. Then I saw this just a day ago. Probably the most crazy, innovative boss fight I've ever seen. I was watching this and I've never seen a boss fight like this. Like, this is crazy. This synchronized fighting with the enemy. So, just one thing, I was just like, yo. That's what I'm just talking about. Like, I was just saying, because we've seen like 3 games in this kind of combat realm, right? It just was like, I saw this and then we went out to, I just thought Ninja Gaiden 4 was missing something. And maybe, you know, maybe it fix it up by the end of the year because it comes out in the fall. But this looks more innovative. Like, as like, yo, if you're going to do Ninja Gaiden 4, where's the 4? That was my only kind of thing. I'm excited for it. I'm going to probably play it, definitely. But, yo, this was freaking crazy. And this I thought was wild. But when he finishes them up, watch this. When he finishes them up, it goes crazy. And the music. This is, I was like, yo. That's like Shinsuke Nakamura. I thought Shinsuke Nakamura was coming out. I was like, oh. This is wild, dude. Yo, honestly, this got me hyped the hell up, dude. It got me hyped the hell up when I was watching this. I was like, yo, that music. I was like, is that music from the game? That's wild. So, yo, I have to say, like, so I saw this, so I just figured, like, you know, maybe they make it. I just think Ninja Gaiden 4, I'm excited about the idea of it and coming out. Hopefully they show more of it. I am sure there'll be more in the June showcase. And I think it's crazy we're getting these games now. And I think it's awesome that they brought back Ninja Gaiden back to the forefront, especially with all those kind of games coming around. The fact that they were able, they went back to their legacy and brought back Ninja Gaiden. I think it's really awesome. And I think Black look really clean. So hopefully, Ninja Gaiden 4, I just want to make sure that, they got time. It's supposed to be full. So one of the things that also was announced with Ninja Gaiden 4 was this. And this is the kind of the talking point that I wanted to do here. Is like, where is it? So yeah. So Ninja Gaiden 4 comes out fall 2025. We don't have a solid release date, which, if you remember, Avowed had the same type of thing. They had the season. Does Ninja Gaiden 4 get moved for backlog, for room? Because we already know the fall, and we have to do this based on Game Pass. So I don't know how Microsoft is going to do this. They got the Call of Duty. They got this in the fall. Hopefully this don't get moved. There's no release date yet. Hopefully they give one in June. But good on them for getting Ninja Gaiden back. And there it is. Xbox Game Studios Publishing. And there you go, a PS5 right there, day and date, no timed exclusivity. Basically, there it is. And it's Team Ninja, Koei Tecmo with Platinum Games. And on Game Pass, Xbox X and S, PC, and PS5.
Oh, PlayStation 25 is coming.
Then GTA 6. That's right, Monty. We got to, yeah. So I don't know. But, they got the day one on, it's an Xbox. And this is the thing that I wanted to talk about. It's an Xbox Game Studios Publishing. So this is the thing that let's dive into what's been going on in the streets here and hit that like button. So Greenberg ran to the streets and he said right here, he says, yes, this is a first, here we go. Greenberg opening up his trap. Yes, it is a first party Xbox Game Studios published title for us. And we have loved working with those teams on this game and announcement. The Xbox Wire piece speaks to the history of the project, which started with Phil Spencer visits to those teams in Japan many years ago. I read it again. Many years ago. One more time for those in the back. Many years ago. Platinum Games has this is the quote. Platinum Games has the expertise we felt was ideal with working with Ninja Gaiden and support from Phil Ness-san.
Xbox, no, Phil Des.
There he is.
Well,
the three companies were able to take the next step towards creating a brand new Ninja Gaiden. So Phil wasn't just taking dumps at Sega headquarters when he went to Japan. He actually was doing something. So that's nice to know. But grinders, Microsoft Xbox Game Studios Publishing, Phil met with them many years ago. And it's day one on PS5. Something's awry. Phil, explain yourself.
Xbox, no, Phil Des.
Something's not sitting right. Phil Ness went to Japan many years ago and worked with Team Ninja and Platinum Games to make this happen. He worked his katukas off. We got two problems with this. One, Phil Spencer showed up with Xbox Game Studios Publishing.
Phil Spencer! Phil Spencer!
That's what happened when he got off the plane in Japan.
Yes! Yes!
But he did all that to make this a reality. And what is that dirty 3 PS5 at the end of this? It just so weird. Then Ninja Gaiden 2 Black dropped in Game Pass, stealth dropped, but it's also available on
PlayStation
the same day. What is going on? Greenberg said they met to make this happen many years ago. Seems like a lot of work. For what? Just to put the game in Game Pass the same day it's available? You didn't even get any exclusivity, like 6 months, like you got with Janky Jones. You are Xbox Game Studio publishing this. That's really strange. So when did you think that change was made? And Pro Enhanced, that's right, RPG. Pro Enhanced, day one. Day one Pro, PS5 Pro Enhanced. Just seems like somebody's a sucker. You know, you put a lot of money into this game. You worked with the team many years ago. You flew to Japan. You worked with them to make Ninja Gaiden 4 a reality. And then all your leverage, all your funding, all your money, and you go put it on a PlayStation 5 the same day? You didn't even give yourself any time. It's the holiday, fall 2025. Seems like a lot of work for a lot of nothing, don't you think? Game Pass is not growing. Maybe that's the reason, but it seems so strange. Oh shit, Unknown says the PS5 Pro's an Xbox. Oh shit.
I can go directly to Blacknets.
It basically is. It's their mid-gen refresh. So, this is my theory. I think this game was meant to be an exclusive many, many years ago when they would started this thing and Xbox was publishing this. I think Phil went with the bag and this game was going to be a Game Pass Xbox PC exclusive. I think this was. I think probably when they made the shift and started shipping out frosted glass and buying dev kits a year and a half ago, 2 years, that they started saying, you know what? Maybe put this on PS5, but I think, or maybe Team Ninja was like, yeah, well, the publisher was like, yo, they're publishing it. I don't even know. It's wild that Microsoft is publishing it. They didn't just pay to put it in Game Pass. They actually are publishing the game. They're the publisher. They made it happen. But they made it happen for PlayStation and Pro. And Greenberg said many years ago, this game's been in development. It's supposedly coming out this year. And it definitely, Ninja Gaiden has ties, as the series was typically exclusive to the original Xbox back in the day. So it has that heartstring of legacy. We're bringing back IP that we used to have exclusivity. I could see the whole purpose. This is great. Like, I think Phil was on the button right there. They went out there and then he went over there and said, Ninja Gaiden has a home on Xbox. Let's make this happen. So I applaud him on that one. Definitely good get. But I definitely think this was meant for something else, and their whole multi-platform strategy might have changed, or the install base got so big that basically they're like, we got to put this on the PS5 as well. Maybe it was already going there. I don't know. But it just seems a lot of effort from Microsoft publishing. And MLB is, Calb, I know MLB, the show with Sony publishing it, there's MLB licensing going on there. All right, that's there's no player licenses here. You know, they had to go multi-platform because the MLB wanted more exposure for their game. They didn't want to have an exclusive. That was a different thing. There's no licensing here. Same the Lego thing. The Lego was a Lego license. They want another. Like, this is Ninja Gaiden. This is just a game. There's no kind of big license involved. So I just think it seems a lot that all they got was not even some timed exclusivity, but basically getting it in Game Pass just to get it in there. So it's very interesting that they did that. And, you know, I feel that of this developer direct, you know, if they had those games just on like this kind of lineup going, I think these were the building steps that everybody was waiting for. And what my main thing is, and this goes to prove that I was telling you this all along. I said this when they were doing all this Activision shit, all this buying up publishers. I said, if it was about getting games to your platform, you don't need to spend $80 billion and buy the whole publisher. If it was just about getting games to the fans, to the platform, to the service, if it was just about that, why are you buying entire publishers? And I said, if it was about the games, here's your example. There was no court documents. There was no Phil Spencer in a suit. He went over there, he dropped off money, he got game made and put the game on my platform. Where the hell has this been for the last decade? Why did it stop? Because now you got a slimy PS5 on there.
25. It's coming.
Why did it stop? This is the problem since 2017, 2018. It was like, just go get games. You used to do this. You used to do this. You could just get games. Why are you leaving people there with no Halo in 2020, sitting there with no content? Why are you leaving people there in 2022 with nothing? Why are you telling everybody in 2019 and 2020, wait for E3, just wait for E3? Why did you have people wait when you could have been doing this all the long and probably bought yourself time? They didn't. Instead, they just let the shit rot. And now that it's rotten, they gotta go. They gotta, we need to put it on the platform, PS5. This is the scenario. Why are we sitting here watching courtrooms and watching them beg us to spend $80 billion, CMA and all this other shit, when if it was just about bringing games to Game Pass, just go do it. It's not going to cost you no $80 billion. But for some reason, that wasn't the focus. They were focused on doing other things, getting people to use their Azure cloud. We want Call of Duty on our Azure cloud, getting people to use their services, use their subscriptions, use their stuff. They were so mesmerized, enamored by the Microsoft business, they lost sight of what's important about the business on the gaming side. And there it is. You could have just done this. You could have just slapped Xbox Publishing Studios, Elden Ring, Xbox Game Pass, Game Studios Publishing. Go drop the bag off. Get your Elden Rings. Get your Wukongs. Where's your why Wukong skip? Why you have gay people skipping when you could just drop the bag off and make things happen like this? This is the same thing that they did with the Tomb Raider. They dropped the bag off and got Tomb Raider exclusive for a year. Why did they stop? And they focused on buying huge ass publishers when they could have just done this. So I think personally, I think this was like a legacy deal. This was back when they were like, we need to fill in some things. We need some stuff. But I always said, like, this whole buying publishers and all this other shit that turned them into this multi-platform show, multi-platform developer, They should have just stuck to what they did, what they known. Because if these games were exclusive to a Game Pass and to, especially at the price what it used to be, they would have been really impactful, I feel. But they waited too long. Wait till whenever. And now, Xbox Game Publishing Studios, the only benefit they get is that it's in Game Pass. Which basically, we know cannibalizes sales. So, hopefully they can make it up with the PS5 sales and on Steam. Because that's their play now. Their play is we'll take the hit to put this with our 35 million subscribers in Game Pass. Probably lose any potential sales because of the subscription existence and the fact that we have a low install base of consoles, which is going to continue to drop by the fall. That we hopefully everybody makes their money back on PC and PlayStation 5 sales. That's their play. That's the game that they're playing now. How did we get here? Go watch all my videos. That's how we got here. But right now, all that exclusivity, brand power, brand identity, because Ninja Gaiden is it is something from Legacy Xbox. It was an exclusive. This was something that a big announcement that they had back then. I remember, when was it? Ninja Gaiden on Xbox? What was the Xbox exclusive? What was it? The 360? The original? There it was. Yeah, it was the OG Xbox. Where is it? Oh man, if I could find a legacy video, probably not. It'd be so hard to find it. But yeah, it just seems so yeah, this is the game that they're playing now. That's the game that they're playing. And that's, we'll see how it goes. Again, I still feel like it's just putting Band-Aid on an open wound. Like, I don't know, I would be announcing Ninja Gaiden bundles or something. Who the hell knows? Something. The original Ninja Gaiden was on the OG Xbox, the first one. Ninja Gaiden 2 was on the 360. And actually, a physical version of Ninja Gaiden on eBay is $150. That's wild. The original one. Yeah, I hate when new things happen. I want to try to find, like, what was that, 2000 and... I don't know. Yeah. Was it at E3? Let me see. I'm just looking. Man. Is this the... Oh, here. Is this the thing? I'm just looking to see. And then also, too, the Master Collection came out in 2022. It came out on Game Pass, the Master Collection of Ninja Gaiden, which is also for sale on the thing, but that came out in 2022. The Master Collection. But yeah, dude, look at game reviews back then.
Many of those who've been playing games for a long time recognize the Ninja Gaiden series as one of the greats. It debuted as an arcade beat-em-up that was really great fun way back in the late 80s, and then it proceeded to the Nintendo Entertainment System, where it became sort of the gold standard of cinematic kind of action-adventure games where you go through various really tough stages, fighting bosses, uncovering new elements of rather interesting stories, and basically playing as a very cool ninja character. It's been years and years since a new Ninja Gaiden game, though, even though Ryu Hayabusa, the star of the series, has made appearances in Tecmo's Dead or Alive series of fighting games, so he's never really left the big picture, but now he's back in a brand new Ninja Gaiden game, and it seems as though Tecmo's been making up for lost time, because this game is easily the best in the series yet. And that may not be a meaningful frame of reference for you, since the Ninja Gaiden games are very old now, at least the previous ones, but suffice it to say that this is one of the best action-adventure games ever made, and it's also one of the most challenging. In short, just about everything about this game is excellent, if not better. It looks completely amazing, but many people really expected as much because the developer Team Ninja has been known for excellent-looking games, from its Dead or Alive series on over to its recent Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball. But these games haven't necessarily been known for their depth and complexity, and yet Ninja Gaiden that steals the show. It's just a really intricate, a really responsive, and just a very impressive looking and fun combat where you're constantly squaring off against these very tough opponents.
I know, Fen.
There are basically no weak
way,
opponents in this game. All the foes you're fighting are tough. They have these moves that take off tons of your health when you're fighting, but that's easier said than done because the enemy patterns in this game aren't obvious because the enemies move in very fluid and
like the
lifelike
OG,
manners and vary up their
games.
attack. Overall, the game just delivers a very action. We can't all get to fight demons and the undead, but what we can do is at least transform an everyday head like so.
There we go, ninjas.
Excellent way to remake a classic series. I love the old games, and I think the new game is even better. It's one of the best action games for the Xbox available. What are you waiting for? Go out and play this game.
Just buy an Xbox.
Great Circle is coming out this December.
It was an Xbox exclusive. Wild times, man. Wild times. Let me see if they have anything. I don't even know if they're doing E3 then. But yeah. And then the 360 had it too. And they were really, I'm telling you, early on, man, Microsoft really went hard on a lot of the Japanese stuff. And that's why I said that this is a legacy thing. And yeah, it's good that they did it. Sigma remasters. Yeah, PS3 got the Sigma remasters. That's right. We got those, man. Yep. Back then, he has a God of War. Yeah. So, hey. I tell you, it was a great announcement. I'm glad it happened, that it did, and and the fact that it is coming, it's coming.
25. It's coming.
And I think this is another applause for them. And I'll get to the chats. The other thing is how they did the stealth drop of Ninja Gaiden 2 Black the same day. So this is like exactly what I was saying. Why they never did this with the Call of Duty, which is crazy, is that they dropped. They spent $80 billion. They own Activision. They still haven't been dropping games in Game Pass. I think Crash Bandicoot now is rumored to go finally in there. It's crazy. They own this stuff. They spend so much money. But they could just go out there and go Tecmo. Ninja Gaiden Black 2 remastered, Unreal 5, and also Ninja Gaiden 4 coming to Game Pass. Like, where was that all these years that we've been saying Xbox has no games? Why they wasted so much time spending $80 billion when they could have just done this? It's great that they're doing it, but it's just like a little too late now. But hey, now you got to put it. But Buck Rogers says, "Where's X Hawk Tour?" He left. We don't come on anymore because we call him the Hawk Tour on there. So this is the other game, Compulsion Games. Listen, this game looks pretty damn cool. The animation looks pretty cool. It looks interesting. I definitely liked what they showed. It's a $40 game, and it's coming out, I believe, April 6th, in April. And yeah, I like what I saw here. It definitely looks like a Kana type thing. It's a smaller game. Let's get into more of the combat stuff. It definitely looks like more of it's a smaller game. It's $40. So I'm assuming that it's even cheaper than Hellblade 2. But I'm assuming that it's going to be, a smaller game. It's on the level of probably like a Kana type thing like that. Even the combat wise and stuff like that. It has a cool art style to it. Definitely interesting. But it took a Compulsion a long time, man. They bought him in 2018. Look at their fancy new offices. So let's get these super chats here. Hit that like button, grinders. There we go. Gaff1066, member for 32 months. Thank you so much, Gaff. He goes, Microsoft just want the money, all the money. They're from the streets and don't care about where they get it from. Congrats on 3K subs. Bring on 10K. Hey, thank you so much, Gaff. I appreciate it, man. And then True SSJ Havoc. with the 8 months of a VIP. He goes, that seems cool and smart. But 3 of the 4 games from the direct are going to the PS5 and are pro enhanced. What's even the point anyway? Game Pass? True, that's the truth. That's their card now. The games are going everywhere. They are PS5 Pro enhanced, and the play now is just day one Game Pass. That's it. That's the play. That's all the money, all the purchasing of publishers, all this has turned them. They are just going to try to leverage Game Pass, and Game Pass is at $20 a month now, over $240 a year with no yearly discount. And who knows if it doesn't go up again in September for another couple bucks. Netflix just went up. Who says that Game Pass doesn't go up right before this year's Call of Duty? And Ninja Gaiden now is a $22 a month Game Pass subscription. I almost got caught on the Phil Ness. My 3 months are up from my laptop. Today, he was going to charge me $20. $20. That's a lot of friggin' money for one account. One account. Not no family plan, not a bunch of profiles. One account, one save, $20 a month. Dude, they should have been doing this. It took them too long to get to some decent lineup of games. Unique games. And what's crazy upon this is that these are all the quote one and done games. You jump on, you play this for the month of April, and you jump off. I don't know if that's their strategy, but like that seems to be what they're doing now. They're putting on a lot of just single player games, which is hilarious. As I remember when Phil said single player games don't have the impact that they used to do, and all the Xbox has been doing is putting out single player games. They lost the streets with multiplayer. Like they lost. Now they're putting in these games that you could do peekaboo gaming. You could jump on, play it. I don't know what the strategy is, but whatever it is, I think it's just pacifying the situation to whatever they're trying to get to, and they're just gonna leverage Game Pass. True, that's it. That's what they're spending their money in. All this money was to get Game Pass, and if Game Pass don't grow, which it hasn't. And honestly, this lineup is great, but in reality, it's not going to grow. Like these games, like if Starfield didn't do it, if Call of Duty didn't come out bangers, we'll find out next week with their financials, how much growth they have when they compare them with Activision. But it's too late. So I don't know if I'm assuming this is just to kind of keep those subscribed to Game Pass, but I just don't know growth-wise. How are you going to grow when these games, you just said 3 out of 4 games, actually 4 out of the 5 games. This is the only game that's going to stay on Xbox. A $40, like this is a $40 compulsion game is the only game that's on that's staying on Xbox and not going to PlayStation or Nintendo. So Compulsion's game is the only one of the whole show. Ninja Gaiden Black 2 Remastered, PlayStation 5. Ninja Gaiden 4, PlayStation 5. Doom, PlayStation 5. Expedition 33, PlayStation 5. How are you growing Game Pass? If where platforms where Game Pass exists, remember that was Phil's thing, we'll be caring about people where Game Pass exists. Well, if you're putting it outside of Game Pass where Game Pass don't exist, how do you expect people to subscribe to Game Pass to play it? Where's your growth? And if this play, all this money spent, Xbox publishing, all these publishers that you purchased, were all to get games in Game Pass day one, then you better just make that the only place to play those games. If you want to grow the service, how are you just going to have everything in Game Pass and put it on the PlayStation and on a Switch and think people are going to what? Buy an Xbox and just cancel their libraries on their other platforms and just sign up for Game Pass? I don't know what their strategy is. It is mind-boggling that they spent all this money, all this time, wasted a lot of time to get to here. And I don't know what the hell their strategy is. True SSJ with the 5, he goes, NG Ninja Gaiden 4 will probably be another game that sales will be 96% on PlayStation and 4% on Xbox. Also, if you could go back to my milestone message. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, well, I went back to that. True. Thank you. But yeah, you're right. And just to kind of feed into that, oh, wait, did I miss the whole, South of Midnight? See? So South of Midnight, I can get to what True SS is saying. And then Henzu with the 5, he goes, glad we didn't see any cartwheels this year. This year would be good. Well, Henzu, we did see a dude juggling in the hallway.
You're my number one customer.
We did see some clownery going on, but maybe Phil went in there and toned it down. Maybe they had Herman go in there. He's like this. Maybe Herman said, you know what? No cartwheels. That's it. No Sue, but we got the juggler though. They got the juggler. They had the juggler in there, so we did get some clownery going on. And True SSJ says for the 5, he goes, Henzu, don't worry. We'll see more of these guys not working on games while Phil drinks Phil Ness Cola
Xbox
and rare honey. Laugh my ass off. That's right. That's right. And then Twisted Sin with the 31 months. Remember, he goes, hey, Jez, Happy New Year. Sorry I haven't been on lately. Wanted to break and was in Cali for almost a month with my family. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Twisted, thank you so much, man. Member of 31 months, and shout out to you. Hope everybody's okay in California with all the stuff going on with the wildfires, and hope everybody's safe over there. But thank you again. So South of Midnight, April 8th, right near the Grindhouse birthday. So Gaming Grindhouse birthday, it's the only one not on PS5 out of all the games that they announced on that show. Everything here, even Ninja Gaiden Black, all PlayStation 5, which is crazy because the initial plan of this whole thing. What's up, Ron M? How you doing, man? Everybody finishing up work. But of all this, you have all these games. The Developer Direct was supposed to be what Microsoft developers are doing. All their developers. Let's highlight what our developers that we bought in 2018. Or what Bethesda's cooking. What this stuff. Now it's sort of into, they're everywhere. And then this game is a day one Game Pass. This game looks really good, Expedition. I know they showed it before in June, but this game looked really cool. Really good looking games. I know, hey, we are halfway into the generation. We're far into the generation. Let's go. It's time. Let's start seeing some good stuff. Like, it took them long enough. And, they got this game coming. This game looks really cool. And this game's also going to PlayStation, but it's in day one Game Pass, which is good. And again, it should be good because it's $20 a month. Game Pass is not $10 anymore. It's $20 a month. It should be good. It should have this kind of lineup. It's crazy it took them so long. And Doom looks friggin' crazy. Doom is awesome. Only this year, though, no multiplayer. No multiplayer in this Doom. So, I don't know how many people played the others. I really wasn't big on the Doom multiplayer, the new ones. But yeah, no multiplayer in Doom for this one. But this Doom looks friggin' awesome. I love the, when I saw that blade and stuff like that, dude, I was thinking Krull. I was going to be throwing that thing like Krull. You could throw it like a disc. You could use it to shield. It definitely looks really cool. And definitely be liking some Doom on there. And hopefully, and also, it looks awesome. The Doom Eternal, it was all right. Like, there was a lot of, like, I know they said, like, in the first one, it was like the glory kills, and the second one was sort of like the elevation and jumping and spinning around. It was all right. But this one's more stand, defend, like battle, use the shield and things like that. So it's more grounded, which I think are really cool. But that blade is really cool. And then when they show that you could get into these kind of huge Godzilla fights, yo, really awesome. And then you just think like this is all Xbox, right? Imagine if they had this lineup and it was like they go Xbox exclusive. Like, how can you sit there and listen to this clown Phil Spencer and just go like, you know, like saying, you know, this. I don't know my thing. Not working. You know,
I hope this isn't true.
Not that one.
You're my #1 customer.
Not that one. Where is it? It says, yeah. Where is it here? What's the one he says?
I see commentary that if you just build great games, everything would turn around. It's just not true that if we go off and build great games, all of a sudden you're going to see console share shift in some dramatic way. We just focused more on great games on our console that somehow we're going to win the console race. And it doesn't really lay into the reality of just focused more on great games on our console that somehow we're going to win the console race. I think doesn't really lay into the reality of.
It's just wild. Just wild that he said that. Like I just, it's just crazy. It's just so strange. Michael Meridian, member of 16 months ago, goes, Jez, who's going to say PlayStation players won't smarten up and say, oh, that's in Game Pass, so I'll wait till the price goes down? Yeah, or try it out in Game Pass, Michael. Like, you know, like sign up for Game Pass. I would say the best value, the best Game Pass right now is the one on PC. If you have a capable PC, is to get that one for $11 before that goes up in price and try out the games and see. That's what J-Dub says he does. You know, try them out and then you can buy them. And all these are going to be pro enhanced as well. Twisted Sin with the 2, he goes, what shocked me is Ninja Gaiden 4 being published by Microsoft. I know, Twisted. I just spent the first half of the show talking about how that is. And that's where the surprising thing comes into Harry Johnson III with the $5. Thank you. He goes, why do you act surprised at the direction Xbox is going? I, for one, love playing games on my Pro. Xbox third party is awesome. And you want to know what? It is. The fact that this developer direct was a third-party showcase, I thought it was so funny when J-Dub posted that picture of the Spider-Man and he's looking and he's like, where was it? Do we have it here? I think I have it here. Like, where is it? Do I have it? Yeah. I thought this was hilarious because that's basically what it turned into. Yo, that's what I thought it turned into there. I was like, what's that? I was like, yo, look at this. It was a developer direct and he bring glasses on to State of Play. What happened? But yeah, like, but what's crazy, just the reason why I'm talking about Harry is the thing is that definitely the Microsoft Publishing, what Twisted said, like they went over there and spent they spent money. Microsoft Publishing and all they're getting is in Game Pass. Like, it just shows how long they waited. How long they waited for this. And yeah, and that's the other thing too. You know, what's David saying too, like that Xbox app, the PC versions, the better versions usually on Steam, because the PC Xbox app one sometimes has some things where it doesn't support DLSS, it doesn't support certain things, and it's always the worst version. Sometimes, usually the unoptimized version, the one that's always in the Xbox Windows Store that nobody uses over there. But that's what you get when you pay $12 a month, and they know that store sucks. That's why Game Pass on PC is cheap as hell for $12, because they know that store is ass. So, you know, and people like, and you know, that's the thing, like, oh, unless you're signed up for Game Pass for the entire year and you front that bill and you pay it, if you were a la carte right now, like, you could jump on in April and play Compulsion, jump on in May and play Doom, finish it up and jump off. Like, a lot of these games are sort of like, they don't have any kind of hooks to keep you subscribed. So you jump on, play the new game, jump off. Like, I am sure they're seeing that churn. I am sure they're seeing that Game Pass churn. So I don't know. Like, again, the reason why I'm bringing it up is because what is the long-term strategy? What is it? Just increase the price of Game Pass? Just increase the price of Game Pass? Is that what you do? Conker says Duresh lost his channel. Really? Holy crap. He has a new channel now? Everybody go to follow Duresh. I gotta get to his new channel. That sucks. That's crazy, man. But when it's just about games. But again, I just don't know what the strategy is here. And it's just a shame because I'm telling you right now, you saw how they were shouting, they were celebrating in the streets, and they want Ninja Gaiden's a first party game. Meanwhile, all those games from PlayStation last year, everybody's like, that's not first person. That's not first person. That's not first party. That's not first party. So what do you mean it's not first party? Stellar Blade don't count. Stellar Blade don't count. You know what? Here comes our Friday rant. I don't give a shit about some Colt Eastwood, Goo Goo Gaga graphic gamepad, like what he considers a list, what he puts on as a first party, second party. You want to know what? I don't give a flying shit whose party it is. All I care about is where can you play the games I want to play. Who cares if they money had it? Because yeah. Why? Sony money. What happened? They money had it. Oh, so when Sony publishes something and puts it on their platform, it's a money hat. We got Dusty Bin stopping his cookie baking. Oh no! Wait, a money hat. We got Shaggy Zoinks. He's out there money hatting. Everybody money hatting. But when they saw Xbox publishing, nobody's like, oh, Microsoft money hatting a multi-platform game to get it in Game Pass. Money hats. Maybe Sony wanted to put that game in their services. Who the hell knows? It's not first party. It's second party. It's third party. It's my ass party.
You're my number one customer.
That's why the thing is so important of where these games are playable. That's why I'm talking about what the frig is the strategy. Right, Rise of Ronin don't count. That was a Koei Tecmo game.
You're my number one customer.
They were throwing pitchforks and a goddamn burning down Koei Tecmo. They were burning down Koei Tecmo last year with Rise of Ronin. Why is that exclusive? That's a money hat. What's going on? Oh, but Xbox could go out and they could go fund games and go bring games to their platform. That's fine. Because I'm telling you right now, that game was money hatted. Ninja Gaiden 4 was supposed to be an Xbox exclusive. It's because Microsoft and Phil Spencer messed up and waited so long that they became irrelevant, that they need the PlayStation because they can't sustain that kind of loss. That's why. Because I am sure if they said, hey, don't, because 2 years ago, they were running around saying, don't make the PlayStation version of Starfield. Don't make the PlayStation version of Redfall. Don't. Stop it all. Meanwhile, he's been going to Japan, Xbox publishing, making Ninja Gaiden 4 happen. And then when it happens, it's going to PlayStation 5? What happened? What happened? Doom was going to be exclusive, they said, and now PlayStation 5. Pro enhanced. What happened? They waited too long.
Great Circle is coming out this December.
And now everybody, they want to cheer so much that Microsoft is doing this, but it's, dude, you're cheering for what? Oh, that you get it in Game Pass? All right. May 15th, bitch.
Great Circle is coming out
Let's go.
this December.
$20 in January, $20 in February, $20 in March. Oh, I'm signing up for Game Pass. Doom is coming. $20 in April, $20 in May. Oh, I can't wait for Doom now. Really? You going to be paying for Game Pass that much? You see Doom in Game Pass. Go ahead. Sign over your credit card. You're starting to pay? Go ahead. Stop paying $20 until May. Because you want to play Doom. Is that how it works? Is that, but Avowed, but I care about Doom. I want to play Doom. So do you become a new Game Pass subscriber today? Well, you just pre-order it. And especially if you own a PlayStation 5 or on PC. Well, what are you going to do? Oh, well, you know what? I'm not going to pre-order it. I'm going to wait. Like, how does that work? Microsoft now, it's done. There's nothing to celebrate. I don't even know why they call it an Xbox Direct. Just call it Microsoft Gaming. That's what it is. And they want to cheer so much about this. And it's like, dude, it's too late. And when you see Ninja Gaiden Xbox publishing, you have to say to yourself, why did I cheer for the last 3 years for Microsoft to spend $80 goddamn billion to buy whole ass publishers when he could have just flew his Phil Ness mouse ass to Japan, dropped off a bag, and got games made for my platform? That's what I've been saying the entire time. But instead, you turned into God a Judge Judy and reading court documents and riding along and waiting. No games. It's coming. They're coming.
It's coming.
It's going to be there soon. You cheered. Phil's wearing a suit today. Lulu. Everybody loved Lulu. You dopey bastards were cheering on them spending $80 billion when he could have just went to Japan and dropped off a bag and got you games like Ninja Gaiden 4. But I said that during the Activision thing, and everybody thought I just hated on the idea of Microsoft spending money. They were spending the wrong money. They were spending the wrong stuff. And what's hilarious is the fact that you dopey bastards cheered the stupid acquisition season. And that's why you get to see a PlayStation 5 at the end of all your goddamn games. Because that put them in so much friggin' debt and spending that they need what PlayStation has to make their money back. It's a goddamn poetry. You cheered for the wrong things. You cheered about the where, you cheered about the who, you cheered about Phil in a suit, you cheered and cheered and cheered for what? To have them spend so much money to put the business in jeopardy, and now every one of your games gets a nice PlayStation 5 and Pro Enhanced logo next to it. Because they spent the wrong type of money. They should have been dropping off the bag. Like, if they could have done that, Xbox Publishing, and just dropped off the bag at all these devs, get Elden Ring, get goddamn Ninja Gaiden, get all these games. If they could have it would have been less than billions. If it was just about bringing games to the gamers. They could have done this for the last decade. Hell, that's what they did before. That's what they did before. Do you remember the quote I had where Phil Spencer was saying why we don't need to own them when he was talking about the Titanfall deal? They didn't need to buy EA and Titanfall and Respawn to get Titanfall on Xbox. They didn't. They didn't have to buy the publisher. They just got the game for you, the gamer. So that's why they can't cheer. But what's hilarious is they cheered for the wrong things, and now they're left, they reap what they sow. So that's, and believe me, X is a goddamn shithole. What's all going on there with like people like it's exclusive, it's not. I get to beta game in Game Pass, you get to buy it, ha ha ha, dude. I really just want to take people and just smash their friggin' heads together. Because the thing is that Microsoft played you. And now they need what PlayStation has. They need PC and PlayStation. Just look at Call of Duty. But what I don't get is how long is this going to be? I think, too, this year is kind of getting busy. I don't know where Fable, where Perfect Dark, probably next year games. But we will see how it is. But yeah, that is the whole Direct. They did a great job. I think it was a really strong developer Direct. I remember when they used to do these things and we used to see Google Gaga games. We're actually seeing decent games now. And I think them getting Ninja Gaiden just proves that you've been cheering for the wrong thing all along. They could have done this for the last 5-6 years while you were waiting. That's the point. That's the point. They could have done that whole thing at the bottom. They didn't have to buy Koei Tecmo. They didn't have to do any of that to get Ninja Gaiden and Ninja Gaiden Black on Xbox. They didn't. To make it happen. And why did they stop that? For all these years, since 2019, they stopped the second party deals. Sony's smart. Sony knows that their devs are cooking. That's why they could cancel games, because guess what? They made these second party deals. They made these deals with Stellar Blade. They've done this with Neo. They've done this with Rise of the Ronin. They did this with Final Fantasy 16 and 7 Rebirth. They're using their money smartly to get games to their platform, to keep people engaged, to drive sales of their platform, and wait while their studios are cooking. And then, oh, here's a Ghost of Yotai. Here's Death Stranding 2. Here's God of War Ragnarok. While you're waiting. And while you're waiting, here, let me show you. Let me show you this while you're waiting. Yeah, while you're waiting for Ghost of Yotai, hang on to this. Hang on to Stellar Blade. This is what you do when you want to build a platform, when you want to curate your platform, when you want to build brand identity, when you want to grow it. You put great games on that platform. Yeah, hold on to this while you wait for Death Stranding. But instead, they wasted everybody's time for the last 4 years buying publishers, spending over so much money, and now they got to maintain the business by putting the game on PlayStation, and that hurts all those Xbox fans. It does. Because, trust me, we had Tim Dog on here. He knows. They were waiting for the day to come of I've been here, I stuck through it, I'm ready to go. And yesterday may have been the start of that day. I told you so. I said if I stayed loyal to Xbox, I would have that day. And now we got Ninja Gaiden exclusive. We got these games coming. And now it's a cascading games and PlayStation's canceling games. Look at this. Look at us. I told you this day would come. Sony is fizzled out. They're waiting. Their studios are taking longer. And we got all these exclusive games and Developer Direct. I told you I waited. And we're ready here. And that day never came. Intergalactic. That's right. Oh, yeah. Ghost of owns that one, too. So it stings. It stings seeing those PlayStation 5s at the end of these games on an Xbox Developer Direct. And they know, because when Sony has a state of play and when Sony has a show, it's like not on Xbox. And that's the problem. It would have been Dark Zone. That's the thing. I'm saying, like, I think it would have been. But I said it on the channel 5 years ago. Microsoft stopped doing what they just did with Ninja Gaiden. They stopped doing that. And they just let people just sit there and rot and play for Game Pass, pay for Game Pass, and just have Phil Spencer come down and tell them it's going to be all right. And people sucked up to that for all those years. And then Phil Spencer said, I'm buying publishers. I'm buying studios. Watch me, watch me. And him spending money became the draw to Xbox. And now, when they finally got the games, they're going everywhere and the people have left. So I don't know what the Game Pass strategy is for growth. But if this is the game that they're playing, hey, man, putting their games on other devices at the same time of putting them in Game Pass, I think you're just trying to keep the people there, keep the peace. We got 35 million. Let's just keep them here. You know, hopefully they stick around. but it's not going to pull people away from other platforms to bring in Game Pass. Their store sucks on PC. People are going to get it in Steam, and that's it. But yeah, but they did a good job. I just don't know what their plan is. And if it's just about the games, dude, of what they showed, I think it's good. I think they did a good job. I think they had a good showing. I think it's great. I like the cadence that Microsoft has. And I think Sony needs to do the same shit. I think Sony should have a kickoff year start of what's coming in the first half of the year, and then a mid-year one, what comes the second half. And Microsoft could build this cadence where they have a developer direct that shows what's coming in the first 5 months, and then have the June show where they could show what's coming in the second half. That's great. I think Sony should follow suit. I think I think Sony needs more consistency than these random ass state of plays. Is it going to be, is it going to be a first party game? Is it going to be a highlight of this game? Is it going to be a bunch of Goo Goo Gaga games? I don't know. I think Sony's too random with that shit. I think there needs to be some sort of cadence show. And I like Microsoft been doing this Dev Direct in January, couple of surprises, and June. Like, I would take that from them. I would do the same thing. No Final Fantasy Twisted. It's still not coming.
25.
It's coming.
They're still waiting for Final Fantasy 16 and Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. Oh, and that's the other thing I wanted to touch base before. Yeah. These clowns over at Square Enix. Talk about a clown show over there. No, it wasn't there. There's them. They want to put their games on PC. They think Final Fantasy, it's getting pirated. Final Fantasy 7 and Final Fantasy 16 completely underperformed. And now Final Fantasy Rebirth is getting pirated with 20,000 people online. Right? So they're Square Enix, but yeah, this is the funny thing. Where are they? This one. Oh my God. I tell you, people need a friggin' brain. This thing. Here's the interview. Actually, I'm going to go right to the thing. Oh, yeah, we got the clown music. We're bringing it in. We're bringing it in. Where's my translate? I need my translate here. What the hell? Yeah. This quote right here. Where's my music? This quote right here. I'm just gonna read it to you. Right, Grind? Hit that like button. I'm just gonna read it to you. Ready? And then we're gonna go see the reaction. Let me read it without the music. But clown music won't stop. It says it must play. For some reason, this app, there we go. The app was like, the music must play. In an interview with Japanese publication 4Games, Kid Ace, now I say his name wrong, I don't give a shit, had put to him by the interviewer, quote, for those that have played Final Fantasy VII Remake on PlayStation 4 and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on PlayStation 5, I think there may be some concern that the third one will be for the next generation console. For those, Final Fantasy VII Remake on PS4, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on PS5. I think there might be some concern that the third work would be for the next generation console. Hence what? The PlayStation 6, right? Cadace laughed and replied, no, you can rest assured about the next one. He added that right after Rebirth ended in March 2024 in April. We've been developing it for 9 months already. Grinders. Clowns in the street. Clowns in the street took this to mean that the next one will not be exclusive. I don't even know where they come. I don't know where they come from. I don't know where they come from. Look at this. I don't know where these people get a job. I don't know where they went to school. I don't know if they're parenting children. I don't know where these people come from, but go back to the hole that you crawled out of. You dopey bastards. Xbox Megaton, right? That's right. Compost Burp. Look at this. I just read you what that guy said. And this is the Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3 won't be a PlayStation 6 exclusive. He assures that Remake and Rebirth were exclusive to PS4 and PS5, but the trend won't continue. Dude, these people, I don't know where they're from. Day one on PC, they saying, yo, given the sales. What? This is good to hear. Having to listen. What? I just read you the quote. I have no clue where they come from. I'm gonna, dude. They got this. Oh, it's not going to be exclusive. Square Enix wants their money. Yo, PC day one, they're saying. Yo. PC day one with the hands. Dude, you want PC day one? Did you see where it's doing on PC? You got the other one. Wait a second. These clowns, they want PC day one. Wait a second. They want PC day one. Oh, you mean PC day one like this? You fucking clowns! What are we doing here? You begging bitches?
Great circle.
Bitches! Oh my God! Go back to clown school, you dumbass! Head slap. Live. You mean like this? So you could turn the shit out of it? With 20,000 people playing it? PC day one, hands, prayers. Do you read? Do you read? Do you read? Look. Oh, PC day one? That's a relief. Dude. All he was saying was that we started work on the third one already, and it's not gonna be on the PS6. It's probably gonna stick with the PS5. That was the whole article. That's all he said. He didn't say anything about PC. He didn't say anything about Xbox. But these people confirmed Square Enix doesn't want Final Fantasy 3, Part 3 to be exclusive. Oh my God. Like this? Like this? This is the quote. And then they bring in Hamaguchi. Oh, our future titles are going to be on a wide range of platforms. Dude, He wasn't talking about on wide range of platforms. He was just saying it's not going to be on the PlayStation 6. But they grab in Hamaguchi, ham style. They brought in the ham.
Gaming.
And they're like, look, Hamaguchi said everything's going to be everywhere. Yo, if it is, great. But my God, that's not what he's saying. Holy sh! And it's 30% off too. There you go. There it is. Oh, this is what the guy said. He was saying, well, the first part 1 was on PS4, part 2 was on PS5. There's concern that the third one's going to be next gen. He's like, you can rest assured that that's not going to happen to the next one. Where do you get the PC version? And considering how great this one's doing on PC, it's been turted out the ass. You don't think they know this? You don't think that they know this? Listen, you go back into today, why consoles, why there's a push for consoles? It's a closed ecosystem that these devs know a sale is a sale and the sale makes their money back. When they put their shit on PC, it's a free-for-all. They will sell the game, but they're probably not going to, not admit, all the people playing may not be from sales. There was articles all back in the day about how publishers want to release their games on consoles because they know that they'll get that a sale is a sale. There's not this piracy. There's piracy, but not as like this, that you could just go and Google search and get the game. Yeah, if you want to get viruses too. But there's a reason why publishers prefer to put a game on console, because they know it's a closed ecosystem on Xbox, on PlayStation, on Switch, that at least, hey, if they sell 1 million on Xbox or 1 million on PlayStation, that's 1 million sales of the price that they're asking for. There's no Green Man gaming. Yeah, they may get some codes or shit like that. But the rampantness, you can't really calculate your investment and getting your money back as a publisher when you're dealing with that shit. That's why console gaming publishers do prefer it, because there's less piracy for them to make their money back. Oh my God. Here we go. I don't know what Shaggy's doing. Shaggy already lost Dusty Bin. Shaggy already lost Dusty Bin. Dusty said, I'm going to go make some cookies. I'm done with IGN podcast unzipped pants. I'm done. I'm done with podcast unzipped. Not growing. Pause.
Great circle is coming out.
You already lost your co-host, Shaggy. You already lost him. Take your head and put it in the dirt. You're done. Podcast unzipped. Dusty Bin said, I'm going to turn into fucking Betty Crocker. He said, shit, I got bunts. I got goddamn scones. I got to make some goddamn, I got to go make some fucking cannolis. And Dusty Bin said, I'm making cookies. I'm starting my own independent channel where I'm going to be baking with Phil Spencer. He's going to come in here. I'm going to be making goddamn fucking scones and bunt cakes. I'm going to have all different pies. I'm going to have Xbox has no games pie. We're going to have Xbox got some games, but they put them on PS5 pie. We're going to have all these different pies. Dusty Bin turned into goddamn Betty Crocker. Fucking Pillsbury. And Ryan Shaggy Zoinks is all by himself on podcast Unzip Pants. You're done. There's no more Xbox. There's no more podcast Unzipped. It's over. So stop it. And the balls you got on you, Shaggy, to talk about Wolverine. You said that Indiana Jones, Janky himself, was the best game on Xbox in the last 3 years. Let me say it from my chest again. Shaggy said that Indiana Janky Jones was the best game that Xbox has made in 3 years. But he got the shaggy balls on him to say Wolverine got announced way too early. And for what? Sony was cruising. They weren't desperate for more first-party games, but now they are. Oh, shit. Shaggy found the hair on his ball. He's talking. Imagine if this wasn't revealed yet and it could have dropped the same day reveal as a state of play. What? Well, it will help. It will help. Who? Help who? Who? Who's it helping? Where the fuck? Where's my... Get that the fuck... Yo, where is this? Where's this Shaggy something? Where the... Yo, where is this? Yo. Yeah, I got this going. Where the hell?
Tooth connected.
It will help who? Who needs the help? Who? Somebody needs help? Sony needs help now? Wait a second. He's saying that Sony could have used Wolverine now as help. Help. They need help? Did you see the results? Let me tell you something. Where is my thing? I got it. Wait. Oh, I got this. There it is. There it is. I got something for you. Here you go. Where is my thing? Where is it? There it is. I got something for him. Sony needs help. Did he look at the latest MPDs? Did he look at... who needs help? Who? 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 Where is it? Here it is.
Stick with the Angels. Pods haven't had a team in 20 years.
What are you talking about? They were in the series in '98.
Yanks in 4. I was there. Hey, Shaggy, grab a bucket and some Lysol. Scrub off my tires. There's fucking dog shit all over by the engines.
I'm supposed to be picking up scrap.
You'll be picking up your teeth in another second.
Oh, shit. There we go. That's for Shaggy. They need help. Yo. They need help. I don't he's in talking about games, dude. You have no show. You're done. Worry about yourself. My thing didn't work. I couldn't play it there. Oh, I could play it over here. Oh, damn. All right. Oh, yeah, I got to get it right here. Here it is. Here it is. Where is it? Where is it? I got it right here. Here it is. I don't know why. Here it is.
Hey, Shaggy, grab a bucket and some Lysol. Scrub off my tires. There's fucking dog shit all over by the engines.
I'm supposed to be picking up scrap.
You'll be picking up your teeth in another second.
Oh, shit. He needs help, though. Needs help. Dude, they need help. Please. I'll tell you. They need help. Oh, come on, man. Please. Did you even see? Did you even see with these numbers? Who needs help? Where is it? I'm trying to find them now. I had them right here. Hit that like button, grinders. My God. Yeah, here it is. Look at this. They need help, though. Yeah, they need help. Hey, Chigs, get in there. They need help, he says. It would help them out right now. He says, imagine if this wasn't revealed yet and they could have dropped this exact same reveal at a state of play this year. It will help. Help Xbox fell nearly 40% down in December. Indiana Jones failed to reach the top 10 bestsellers. Your game that Microsoft made the best game ever in 3 years couldn't even break the top 10. And that's including Steam. Janky Jones, Jank was out of the top 10. The Portal was the best-selling accessory. Xbox Portable, my ass. PS5 dollars in units sold. The Switch 2, number 2 Switch. Janky Jones. The jank is loose. It's over there. It didn't even make goddamn number 11. It made goddamn 14. It was the only new game in December, and jank didn't even make the top 10. But Sony needs help. It needs a Wolverine announcement. Shaggy.
Hey, Shaggy, grab a bucket and some Lysol. Scrub off my tires. There's fucking dog shit all over by the entrance.
I'm supposed to be picking up scrap.
You'll be picking up your teeth in another second.
Look. Didn't even make the top 10. 14, the only new game. It got beat out by Marvel's Spider-Man 2. But Sony needs help, though. It needs Wolverine. Look. Sonic. Super Mario Brothers Jamboree. Look at these games. Astrobot. Oh, one platform. See, this is the thing that people don't get. It's like Astrobot's on one platform. Marvel Spider-Man 2 was on one platform. Super Mario Jamboree was on one platform. One platform. Your game is everywhere. Your game is on PC, Windows Store, Steam, and on Xbox One S, the S, a Series S, and the Series X. And one platform with Astrobot took you number 8, and you're sitting at 14. Tell me Game Pass. Tell me about Game Pass again. We want what Sony has. There you go. Indiana Jones. That's what it does. And what's crazy is you come over here, and I think I tagged the Zoobs. Where's the Zooby? And where's Zoobs? He has that chart. Oh, man, where the hell was it? Where it shows how long these games were announced. There you go. But Wolverine could have helped, he says. Here's your podcast unzipped. There you go. Avowed was announced in 2020. Contraband announced in 2021. Where's that? Elder Scrolls 6 was announced in 2018, over 6 years ago. Everwild is in 2019. It was announced 5 years ago. Fable 4 was announced in 2020. Janky Jones was announced in 21. 3 years. Perfect Dark 4 years ago. Project Mara 4 years ago. State of Decay 3 4 years ago in 2020. Outer Worlds 2 3 years ago. It was so long in development. Outer Worlds 2, it became multi-platform. Clockwork Revolution. I'm interested in that game. A year ago. South of Midnight a year ago. Gears of War E-Day 6 months. Listen. Don't talk about Wolverine was announced too early and they need it for help. My goodness. And talking about these games have been in development so long, they're going to be PlayStation Day 1 games. But Wolverine, they need it now. Dude, I was telling J-Dub. Sony can have one goddamn show and show that Wolverine, and guess what they don't give a shit about anymore? Anything from that developer direct. Ninja Gaiden takes a back seat. So, please, like, just be happy that Xbox, I guess, is bringing games to Game Pass for you that continue to say subscribe to it. But I wouldn't. I would just jump on, play what I want, and jump off. Save a buck. But nobody needs help. It will help them now. They don't need a stealth drop shit. Where's that energy here? Dude, go use your shaggy self. Go get the goddamn mystery machine and go drive over to Rare and say, fuck you, honey. What's going on with Everwild? Do your job as an IGN employee. Get in the mystery mobile. Drive the hell over to Rare and go wear the games 6 years ago. But don't be putting out here, Wolverine, they should be announced. It will help. It will help. Scoops McGee, go figure out what the hell's going on with State of K3. Phil Spencer said he was playing it 2 years ago. Get in there, Shags.
Hey, Shaggy, grab a bucket and some Lysol. Scrub off my tires. There's fucking dog shit all over by the entrance.
I'm supposed to be picking up scrap.
You'll be picking up your teeth in another second.
Oh, shit. So, shout out to Stonewall 10 Gaming Grinders VIP bomb. Hell yeah. My thing's not working. Oh, shit, the sounds. Stonewall coming in. Whole thing's delayed.
Welcome to VIP.
Yo, it's going wild. Yo, thank you so much, Stonewall. I appreciate it. Oh, my goodness. That's crazy. But it'll help. Please. Take your W's and walk away with it. But grinders, thank you again. It's wild. But yo, thanks for joining into the Gaming Grindhouse. I'm going to do some streaming this weekend. So keep it locked here to the Gaming Grindhouse. And I know he's projecting Xbox Pro on PlayStation 5. Exactly, Jack. Hit that like button. Share it out, grinders. Have a good weekend. And we are out. And thank you again. Yo, I don't know what's going on my websites. My computer's all acting crazy. But thanks again, grinders. Hit that like button. Share it out. Shout out to the VIPs, new members.
Yeah. 3,000 grinders, yeah, we climb so high. Splitting quality every day, reaching for the sky. Gaming world, beware, we got the winning vibe. Grinding through the night, can you feel the tribe? Controller in my hand, can't slow down this flow. Leveling up fast with every game will show. Top the leaderboards, yeah, watch the numbers rise. Eyes on the prize, we're aiming for the skies. We're grinding games all night, all day. From zero to hero, we'll pave the way. 3,000 strong, we celebrate. Grinding hard for a future great. Every click, every move, we break the mold. Adventures and pixel stories unfold. Together we conquer, nothing to fear. 3,000 grinders, let them hear. Wake up, game on, we never quit the race. Pushing the limits at a breakneck pace. Victory tastes sweet, fortune we chase. 3,000 grinders, we own this space. We're grinding games all night, all day. From zero to hero, we'll pave the way. 3,000 strong, we celebrate. Grinding hard for a future great. Wake up, game on, we never quit the race. Pushing the limits at a breakneck pace. Victory tastes sweet, fortune we chase. 3,000 grinders, we own this space. We're grinding games all night, all day. From zero to hero, we'll pave the way. 3,000 strong, we say. Every move